This episode of Gun Guy Radio is brought to you by Bowers Group, Medical Gear Outfitters, Faxon Firearms, the Sonoran Desert Institute, and Patriot Patch Company.
I hit the wrong thing. Welcome to Double Tap, episode 195. Your host tonight are Jeremy Fosderick, Nick Lynch, Aaron Krieger. My name's Sean Heron. We want to welcome you to the show. The music is the wrong music. I've now realized it's not the Double Tap music.
April Fools.
April Fools. What day is it? I'm confused. It's Thursday. Everything's off.
All the mistakes that we've ever made were just leading up to this April Fool's joke.
Yeah. Are we okay right now?
I didn't realize we actually had different music for Double Tap in the regular show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Uh-huh.
Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Do you need assistance?
Yeah.
Blink.
Yeah. Blink if you smell toast.
Blink if you want me to smother you.
No, actually, I do not want this. What's up, guys?
April, dude, I'm so pissed about this April Fool's shit. April Fool's stuff because it keeps getting me. Like all the news articles that come out, I'm like, come on.
Dude, this fucking John Eric Montez guy, like he had the opportunity of a lifetime to be like hashtag I love Aaron. But no, he went with hashtag fuck Aaron because then he would have been like April Fools and we would have been like, that's funny. Now we just think he's a dick.
So John Eric Montez is the guy who I posted the fuck him on his picture of his kid's birthday like a bunch of times. I'm like, fuck you.
That's
like, stay classy, Aaron. And now everything's like, fuck you. Like, fuck you.
That's great.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
What's your name?
What's your name? It's Tony. Tony. Fuck you, Tony. What's your name? Ezekiel. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Strong start. Started early. Off to a good start. Awesome. Thank you. He said, fuck, you're right. Well, it's too late now. You might as well just stick with fuck Aaron.
For the answer, no, those aren't mold spots. I had black stuff, felt pinned up there, and I yanked it down.
Black mold pinned up there.
I had black felt pinned up there for my patch wall. I'm rearranging down here, and I'm working on it.
Nice. Well, yeah, I agree with you. I don't like April's Fools. It's dumb, and I actually got bit by one earlier. The Firearm blog, by the way, with their whole 4473 ATF gonna remove their requirement for weed. Anyway,
yeah. So I had that as one of the news stories for tonight.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, that's interesting.
Dude, Guns and Gear shared it. I read like the first little bit of it, and I was like, okay, cool, and I shared it on WLS, but nope, we got it. We got it.
So what
Solid
you're saying
burn.
is what you're saying is you're fucking dumb.
Gullible. Yeah.
I mean, I trust.
Oh, go
Did
you
ahead.
see the one from Silencer Co?
Is that teaming up with Dead Air?
Yeah.
No.
Silenced air.
So you know that it's teaming up with Dead Air, but you didn't see it.
I scanned by it, but I literally didn't pay fucking attention to anything today.
Oh, it's like Silencer Co. Teams up with Dead Air for the new Harvester Wolverine hybrid that's good for 22 to 50 cal and made of vibranium and USB cable not included and Bluetooth and like it was fucking like it was too crazy. They're like, all right, this is bullshit.
I saw one from Ironclad Gloves, which was like they made a multi-tool Ironclad glove, which had flashlights, USB, a wrench, a knife. You know, again, it was a multi-tool, so it was like you see the guy working with all the different things on it.
So I actually let me see if I can find it. God damn it! Let me refresh this page. Coltac did one that I thought was actually pretty. I didn't actually look at it or read it or anything, but I did think that it was a funny idea. They made the Advanced Tactical Fido Vest. Man's best friend, ATS worst enemy, friends don't let Fidos hide in fear. But I think they had like a whole commercial for it and everything. God damn it.
See, I don't trust anything right now. I don't 2 days before I can actually look at anything.
Oh, it's only $52,000.
What is it? Can you put a price on friendship, Sean?
Yeah, it's a lot less than $52,000. Yeah, I think they did like a whole YouTube video or something on Facebook. I don't know. Let me look. But I thought that was pretty funny because
All right, you got the email. You got the email from Brownells today, right? About their new optic.
no. Yeah. Okay. So there's a dog. Oh, ATF agent. The dog looks like it's bleeding from the eyes. And
We here at Coltec have been leading the industry in suppressor cover manufacturing since 2015.
nice rim light.
Common concern we hear over and over from our customers is the fear for their dog's safety when filling out a Form 4 with the ATF.
That's pretty clever, actually.
So this guy right here, he looks like he's the guy in charge of Twitter.
Jack Dorsey.
Yeah, doesn't he?
No, it's Dustin from Coltec, bro.
I know, but he's light on top and heavy on bottom in regards to hair.
Oh yeah. I mean, no, like his hairline looks better than yours. What are you talking?
I
shit?
mean, it's cut short on top, and he has a super long beard.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! Why you guys got to bring this down to picking on me? Oh, April Fools, you're fine, Aaron. Oh.
April Fools, you're not.
Whatever.
I lost interest already. Sorry.
Yeah. Can we just move on to wacky weapons?
I guess so.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Did you hear though the ATF is actually changing the form to 4474 now? It's 4473.
No. But before we actually do that, we need to talk about some of our advertisers, Aaron. What do you want to talk about tonight?
Well, my choices are endless, but the one I will pick to start with is Patriot Patch Company because they will be back again behind me. It's just not yet.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? What do you know that I don't? Ha, April Fools. Oh, actually, April Fools. Aaron's not just cleaning up and rearranging downstairs. His wife kicked him out.
Surprise! No, it would be in a box. I'd be in a box.
That's what happens when you come hang out with me for a couple days.
Dude, yeah, I love every question is like, did you get any trouble yet? Well, dude, it was so funny on the ride home. Tanner was like, I got to really try hard not to swear. Because he was basically around the like just the F-bomb city.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, first of all, look, it's real life. He needs to like understand that that's how men talk. And that's how Nick talked around him. That's how I talked around him. That's how you talked around him. That's how he talked around himself. I just assume that everything's fine.
Yeah, I think he also that giant chocolate dick may have freaked him out a bit.
I'll send it to you so you can like leave it under his pillow.
Aaron knows what he's bringing him into.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, he's like, I had a nightmare.
Just say that.
Yeah.
I had a nightmare last night.
That you made. Yeah, I woke up and half that chocolate dick was gone, and you made me eat it. Because I told him I was going to do that. Like he's going to wake up, he's going to find half of it near him, and the other half in his mouth.
Okay, so remind me tomorrow. I will literally ship that to you so that you can eat half of it, film yourself, and then just like put it under his pillow or something. That would be great.
Yeah, it actually would be.
It will. Remind me. I'll send it because it's never going to get eaten here.
It's white chocolate, though. You
Yeah,
think it'd be smaller?
I hate white chocolate.
I hate white chocolate. It's white chocolate is the worst chocolate.
It is the worst chocolate.
No. Chocolate's the worst chocolate.
You're an idiot. I'm sorry. But
No. All right. So you're going to tell me what? Ice cream's the worst chocolate? No. Chocolate is the worst. Chocolate's also the best chocolate, but chocolate's just chocolate.
chocolate is amazing, first of all.
Chocolate.
Second of all, hashtag fuck Aaron.
No. Chocolate is both the best and worst in a single substance because if it's just one thing, it can also be the best and the worst.
But there's like dark chocolate and milk chocolate and white chocolate is by far the worst of those.
No, dark chocolate is by far the
No,
worst.
white chocolate's the fucking worst. It's not even chocolate.
Okay, first of all, I hate dark chocolate and I hate white chocolate.
Dark
What if
chocolate, great.
What
Dark
about
chocolate's terrible.
What about orange chocolate?
It's pretty good, actually.
All right, so when I got home, my wife had made those where you candied orange peels and then you put dipped in chocolate.
Mhm.
She made a bunch of those.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Zoom the camera out and see the light chocolate ring.
That's the best chocolate. Chocolate rain.
Also, black jelly beans, cannot find them anywhere. I love those. Those are like
That
the
sounds
best.
about racism.
No.
Oh.
Black jelly beans?
Yeah.
They're disgusting.
They're the best. No. Yeah, they're basically like the anus flavor. Ants. A-N-S-E. Ants.
Anyway,
And
Patriot Patch Company.
get it.
Anus.
That's it. That's the whole review of it. Can we just move into wacky weapons now?
Patriot Patch Company?
They send out patches every month when you're a member of the Patch of the Month Club.
Absolutely. What else do
They're
they
pretty
do?
neat. Cleaning mats.
They do actually. I don't know if they still make those, but they still have them on the website. God dang, I love those.
They've got t-shirts and stuff, right?
One right here. I think maybe, I don't know. Really, let's just talk about patches.
Okay, well then why did you bring up the other stuff?
Did I?
Yeah, you were like, what else do they make? I was like, fuck, Sean, come on. They make a lot of great patches. Yeah, I love that they come up with something clever and topical for every month.
They really do. Which is probably shirts on the website, stickers on the website, signs. Oh, they make those 10 signs.
What kind of signs?
10.
10. Oh,
10 of
10.
them.
I thought you said 10.
No, TIN.
Like
Yeah,
only
you
have
said
oh,
They're
10,
probably
10,
Yeah, 10.
10,
Yeah,
10, not 10.
Anyway, they make great stuff. The patches are amazing. Patch of the Month Club is the bomb. Go to patriotpatch.co and use coupon code WLS10 and it will save you money.
Oh yeah, they say aluminum right there. Why do you keep calling them 10? And there's only 4 options. There's
10.
there aren't 10 of them.
TIN.
Yeah, it says Huckleberry or I'm your Huckleberry dash aluminum sign.
I'm pretty sure they're 10.
I'm pretty sure they're not.
Hey,
Sean can't admit he's wrong.
hey,
Huh?
hey, Sean, what's
Yes.
the opposite of out?
In
Now say 10.
10.
Why is he saying 10? He says 10
I know,
every
he's
time.
saying 10. 10, 10, 10,
Aaron,
10,
don't you
10.
fucking how's it?
10.
Oh shit. All right. They make aluminum signs, whatever. Goodbye. Patriotpatch.co. Aaron, what's your wacky weapon?
The the DV or the excuse me the VD01 the VD01.
Today,
How would you pronounce that? Danuvia?
Danuvia.
The
Danuvia.
Nuvia Pistol Model VD1.
Danuvia sounds like a made up kingdom.
Yeah, it sounds like where like the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
There it is. That's pretty. All right. So to describe it to the people who are listening, I would say it's an oversized Glock with a helical magazine underneath.
It's an Uzi upper, a Browning high power lower, and a freaking Calico magazine underneath the upper.
And in 1980, you said you could buy them for $600.
No, in like 2000.
Wow.
Maybe.
I told
When they
yeah.
brought them to market, they were $600 in 2000.
200.
Look, man, it's April Fool's. I had a rough day.
So many
10.
lies.
Fucking 10.
In 10. It's the exact same thing.
Say it again.
10.
There you go.
10.
No,
Well,
you
that
said
one
10.
hit.
10.
Can we? All right, moving
All I'm
on.
doing is saying 10 with a weird face. 10. Anyway, moving on. Yeah.
So-
Go ahead, Aaron.
No, it's a really interesting gun. They came in semi and full auto, 33 round magazine, and I dig it. I would totally get one.
But would
Of
you buy
course you would.
10 of them?
I would buy 10 of them.
That would be $6,000.
You know, I love that it's got that little cassette trigger thing. Do you think they got sued by Mossberg and that's why they weren't very popular?
No, but they probably got sued by the people who sold that patent to Mossberg. Yes, I bet Black Rhino Concealment can make a holster for this.
Dude, I mean, seriously, that's really. I mean, it's really cool. What do you guys think? Would you get one?
I mean, I would own one, like if it was $600. The pistol has been tested in extreme conditions. So anyway, it's 9x19 Parabellum. So it shoots probably one of the most expensive rounds that's ever existed these days. 33 round cylindrical magazine with a helical loading system. I don't know, Nick, what do you think?
Nah, I think it's interesting and clever. I don't know that it does anything that I would particularly want or need.
Oh yeah, you did some math before. Like how much would this thing weigh with an unloaded magazine?
Oh,
It's like 7.3 pounds.
No, it was like 4 pounds unloaded. The mag weighed about a pound, and then loaded it was like 6.5 or something like that.
Jeez.
It's chunky.
And what's even weirder about that is it literally recoiled a lot. We were watching a video where it was recoiling
Yeah, I love that this article says that it recoils like a 22, but watching that video, I'm pretty sure that is false.
Yeah, like
It's just like that sign was made out of tin is false.
yes,
Um,
it shoots like a 1020 aluminum.
it's like the upper portion looks stamped, looking at it from the side, but then looking at the image where it's broken down and laying on its side, I can't tell if it's got like trunnions in there, but there aren't any visible rivets or anything or welds.
Yeah, look how thin it is.
I think
too.
it's actually solid and machined.
I don't know. It looks like it's
Tube stock.
looks like it was it's sheet metal that was bent from the top down.
But there are no weld spots or anything like that.
Well, we can't see underneath the optic there, and I don't know about the back
What
plate.
optic?
I'm
The
sorry,
rear
the rear sight.
Oh yeah, but you'd still be able to see like on the corners on the outside or
Maybe it's just like bar
towards
stock.
the bottom or something.
You know, like the square
Well,
bar stock.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is it looks like it's machined from a solid piece almost.
But that would be too
And
thin to
then-
machine, I think.
No, you can machine that thin. And then the lower is aluminum, so that's machined.
I want to know who. I want to know who looked at like a M11 and then said, "I want to put a CZ75 grip on this."
Right.
Yeah,
Like that's what I see. Like, all right,
Kind of what it is. Like this picture. Right.
like, right. It looks like a fucking Cobra and a fucking CZ75 grip with like an AR trigger guard, but not like the one you're used to, like a prototype one, and then a bad magazine.
Does this picture, the black and white picture of the dude, it's like Putin in his KGB days.
And he's doing it. He's doing an Israeli push with a fucking sling.
Yep. Yep. So
this
anyway,
thing would be really front heavy. It also looks, looking at the image of it on its side, the front end looks like there's a lot of metal there.
See, go back to the image again, Sean.
which one?
Up at the very top. It just looks like that stamped piece of metal is just lightly over some sort of a block, a metal block. So it just looks like the black is just a stamped metal that's just put around it as a housing.
Like, if it's reliable, I'd love to have a full auto one. I think that'd be fun as fuck.
I agree.
Full auto would
Like,
be
I want that bitch with a little stock. Like, you put a triangle brace on that thing, and I'm fucking there.
So actually, yeah, I found a couple that. See that, Jeremy?
I'm in.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
got
now
me. I'm in.
click on that one with the looks like the scorpion, a lower. It's on the right hand side. Second one down.
Second one down. That one.
No, but compare it. There was one
That's
where
the Steiner bark. Yeah.
yeah, the Steiner bark looks is the same length and length of pull at least.
This one. This picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do a little triangle brace on that bad boy. Like that's actually a pretty good like undergarment kind of thing. It's more compact than a Uzi. It's got capacity. If the bitch runs reliable, like I think that'd be cool as a little like, machine pistol.
I really wonder how well it would run suppressed, like how quiet it would be, because it looks like everything's pretty well covered.
Probably not at all.
It's direct.
Yeah, it's direct blowback. It's going to be like any 9mm pistol with a chunky boy bolt that's made out of like pure bar stock.
The bolt didn't even look that chunky. Actually, let's see.
Yeah, it's smaller than I expected it to
Yeah,
be.
see, it looks like a 1022 bolt. Almost.
You're not sharing actually.
Oh, my bad. It looks like a 1022 bolt, kind of.
That's kind of, yeah, that thing's got to be a solid block of steel though.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that thing's probably 1.25 inches square.
So now I want a calico and the venereal disease 01.
Well, you already patient 0, so 01 is next in line.
Danuvia.
Danuvia, where the Scarlet Witch is from.
Yeah.
Jeremy, did you watch Wanda? Vision?
Yeah. Did anybody catch the Easter egg with her brother?
That it was a different guy?
No,
Other guy?
that it was the guy from the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone
That played the exact
That
same.
Easter
Okay.
egg.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of an Easter egg that people wouldn't go, "Oh shit, that was Quicksilver from X-Men First Class."
If
Yeah.
that was an Easter egg, that's like the Easter egg that is like 10 feet tall that they set by the
Well, it's
road.
Easter egg that's fucking you in the ass as you're looking for it.
Wow.
It's Easter egg throwing acid in your face.
But
I'm
yeah,
blind.
It it was pretty clever. And then the fact that later on in the episodes they brought it up, that was kind of weird. But yeah, I liked it. It was pretty good. All right, Aaron, who do you want to talk about now?
Well, wondering about suppressor hosts. Let's talk about suppressors.
Okay, what would you like to talk about?
I'd like to talk about Bowers Group.
What do you want to talk about him?
Hey, Nick, tell me one thing I wouldn't know about Bowers Group.
You wouldn't know that I get meme dumps from Tom pretty frequently.
I wonder if I get the same meme dumps that you
I'm
do.
pretty sure you probably do, because I've seen you share some of them, and I have shared some, and you've been like, "Oh, I just saw that."
I have not gotten a meme dump from Tom in a little bit, so I'm kind of disappointed. If he's
I
still
sent
sending
him
them out.
one today that he really liked.
I sent him one the other day because I hadn't heard one.
This,
Heard from him in a bit.
this is it. He really liked this one. We can't talk about it on the show, though. Yes, we're not showing it to anybody, and we're not talking about it because it's terrible. But yeah, so anyway, Bowers Group does make suppressors.
And if you send Tom memes, he will send you memes back.
He will. They also keep stuff in stock. So I know that sounds like, oh, okay, cool. The basic building fundamentals of a business. But these days in the gun world, everything's out of stock. There's so many suppressor companies out there right now. And you may say, oh, that's just because they're selling them. No, like Tom's sales are higher than they've pretty much ever been. But he is busting his ass. This dude like sends me memes at 3 a.m. because he's in the shop getting shit done. He told me the amount of stock material that they ordered, and it was a number that was astronomical. I don't know if you wanted me to share it, but it's like miles of material.
Also, he's really old. Like, Tom is older than you and Aaron, and
Put
you guys
together.
are super old.
Yeah,
So Tom's like pretty old, and he's out there kicking ass still.
yeah.
So I've been watching a show, For All Mankind, and one of the things that happened in the last episode was they had M16s on the moon to fight the Russians on the moon. Anyhow, they shot it, and there's a hell of a lot of recoil just because there's a lack of gravity, and you get thrown back pretty easily. But I was wondering if you had a suppressor on there, would that mitigate the blowback from the shot?
It might actually up it because of the increased back pressure.
Would it push you forward or would it push you backwards?
Backwards. Well, I guess what pushes you backwards is really the kinetic energy coming back from the buffer on the buffer spring, hitting the back of the buffer tube. That's that kinetic energy, right? Because the gas pushing out the front, there's no resistance there because there's no gravity, right?
Right.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Like inertia is different when there's less gravity because, it's just how it works. Because like if you throw something forward, to put something in one direction, you have to use the same force pushing it backwards.
So Bowers Group sales are ridiculous, and Tom's busting his ass to keep stuff in stock. In fact, if you go there right now, like everything's in stock, including the biddy that was mentioned in a novel very recently. Was it Tom Clancy, which is pretty badass, and they described the biddy in detail twice in the book. So go check that out. And honestly, like, look, a lot of people are interested in suppressors. We only work with the people that we A, love their products, and B, love the people. And that is Bowers Group to a T. So go check them out, bowersgroup.com. Coupon code WLS will save you money. And let's get into some questions.
Burn when you pee? Unsure about your relationship? Why can't you use 45 in a 9mm? Get your questions answered on #DearWLS. Visit WeLikeShooting.com/DearWLS to submit your questions.
All right. It's time for questions. Aaron, take the first one.
This one is from Trucker Matt M. Have any of you ever sold a firearm to use the funds to buy another firearm? If you have done so, what firearm did you sell? Which did you buy? And did you later regret selling the first one? I sold my Sentry AK-47 to a friend 7 years ago to buy my first AR-15, a Wyndham weaponry, and somewhat regretted it. Although it was a Sentry, so I'm not terribly broken up about it. Still have the AR and a few others now, but no AK. Thanks and keep up the great work. We like shooting is life. #SSB. #Jeremy is my spirit animal. #Savage is a commie.
Steve D says, I need some colored RGBs on my suppressor, just like
You're not allowed to say that anymore.
I need some multicolor RGBs on my suppressor, just like gaming PCs. I totally agree. Wouldn't that be baller? Like as you shoot it, it goes from like blue to red towards the tip.
Oh, they go from blue to red if you shoot them enough.
True. Also got a Swamp Fox Justice, use the code. That's awesome. All right, perfect. Anyway, Aaron, have you ever sold a gun to fund another gun's purchase?
Yeah, I sold the first gun I ever got, which was the PLR 16, to get a pistol and a shotgun from the proceeds. And I still have the pistol and shotgun. I really miss that PLR 16.
Dude, I know. Totally. John H. Also use the code to buy an Arrowhead. Very awesome. Nick, have you ever? Oh, Aaron, you said you regret it, right?
Every day, I wake up in the middle of the night screaming of cold sweats.
Nice. Nick, have you ever sold a gun to buy another gun, and do you regret it?
I have sold and traded lots of guns for other guns, and not really. For the most part, I don't get attached to guns.
Fair.
Like they're cool and they're neat, but like if I decide I don't like one or I just never shoot it or whatever, then I don't have anything against getting rid of it for something that I think I will.
I sold my first gun, which was an M&P 40, like a week after I got it, to get a 1911. And honestly, like this is the shit that happens to new gun owners, because I went in, I was like, yeah, I just want something for camping and whatever. Maybe it was the right caliber 40. But got that, shot it once, hated it because it was so snappy, and I was like, fuck this thing. Went in and I was like, I want something like that doesn't hurt my wrists as much. And they were like, you know what you need? You need an officer size 1911. And I got that, and I was like, oh, well, I guess all guns are just really snappy. Fuck my wrists. But yeah, so I sold that.
I just have bitch wrists. Okay.
Dude, I was like brand new shooter. I totally did.
What's that like?
It was very emasculating, especially getting raped by the same gun store twice in a row.
They're like, oh God, here he comes. What guns do we need to get rid of this week?
Yeah, but then after that, I don't sell guns anymore. Because screw that. Yeah, I kind of regret it. Jeremy, have you ever sold a gun to buy a gun, and do you regret it?
I sell guns daily to buy my guns.
Have you ever sold a personal gun?
It's just not in the way that he's talking about.
Right.
Not really. I don't really sell my personal guns. I will, however, buy a gun because I know it's going to be a good trade later. Like I've gotten a couple of guns that I really didn't care about. Because I knew somewhere down the line it would be a good trade. Like I bought a sporterized 03 Springfield. Really well done sporterizing, actually. It was done way back in the day, had really nice target sights on it. It was a really well done sporter job. I don't give a fuck about a 30-06 bolt action. Like, I don't care about World War II guns. It's not the era that I really like. I don't really give a shit, but I bought the gun off a guy because I got it at a good deal, and I knew down the road I'd be able to trade this for something that I would end up liking. Fast forward about 2.5 years, and about 2 years, and I traded it straight up for a 1928 Colt 3220 revolver.
Damn.
So, and I don't regret it because I didn't care about the fucking gun in the first place. I shot it one time just so I could say that I did. It wasn't an 03 A3. It was just an 03.
I have a surprised 03 A3 actually.
It wasn't an A3. It was just an 03.
But yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I don't really, I mean, and then like I got my dad's guns I'd never sell. And I have some guns that I'm like, I'm not attached to, but like the only guns that I've really sold recently is because people offered me stupid money for them. Like my Mossberg 590, like I'll buy another fucking 590. But some dude gave me like $800 for a 590. So
Jam.
like,
let's see. Nick, why don't you take the, all right, let's see. I'll take the next one because I'm saving one for Nick. Thomas K, what's up, guys? What is the small? Oh, Aaron, by the way, we had a couple of people write in and say that you're not allowed to read the intro.
You
or
had
questions.
one guy write in, and I talked to him offline. And
No, there's two. I'll send you the other one.
And he's like, yeah, it's
Yeah, about reading in accents.
yeah, and I tried to explain to him that I do it because it helps me read better. Because if I try to read too fast, I just start stumbling because I out loud. Like I can read it really fast in my head, but if I read out loud, because you just interpret the words, you don't even really read them at some point.
Yeah.
But when I try to read out loud, I don't read as well.
So you're stupid. That's what you're saying.
No, I just don't read out loud very well.
So
I don't.
anyway,
Do you need to go to the Derek Zoolander school for kids who don't read good?
Maybe I'll see you there.
yeah.
So if I do an accent, actually have to read slower. And,
So anyway, Thomas K says, "What's up, guys? What is the smallest caliber you would consider for a carry gun? CARY. And what gun would you use it in?
who is this
For
Gary that
me-
he's talking about?
I think it would be a 22 mag in the PMR 30, only because I would have 30 rounds on tap. Love the show, guys. Keep up the good work. I don't know, like 380 for me probably is the very minimum I would go. Like, yeah, it's about shot placement and whatever and whatnot, but like even 380, I probably wouldn't carry it. 380 is the smallest caliber that I would be like, yeah, sure, I'll borrow that gun if that's all I have available to me. Jeremy?
I have a 25 little pocket gun. That is my wedding gun when I really need to hide it.
Yeah.
But 32 pillow fight and 25 auto are not they're what's considered a nominal cartridge. 380 is about as low. Like 380 is what my wife carries, and that's about as low as I would even let her.
Yes.
Now, I do think that there is a call for something like a Glock 19 sized, but in 32 auto, because it would be a very light recoil spring. And that would be it would be a decent sized gun with a shit ton of capacity because of its size. And it would be good for people with very bad arthritis. And even though it's 32 pillow fight, you would probably have close to 20 of them in there.
Fair. Nick?
Now the PMR 30, I remembered being pretty large, so I looked this up because I couldn't remember for sure. So it's a little the grip is a little longer than a Glock 17, but otherwise it's about the same size. So I mean that's not undoable for concealed carry, but that is a large gun to concealed carry.
Yeah.
As far as smallest caliber goes, I am with everybody else. I don't think I'd go lower than 380. One thing that has not been mentioned yet is rimfire primers. They can be very good, and you can get really good rimfire ammunition that has really good primers, but they're just inherently less reliable than a centerfire cartridge. And so, that's one more thing to think about.
Yeah, totally. Aaron?
9mm.
Fair. Let's see. Aaron, take the next. No. Nick.
Thank you.
Oh no, R says, "Hi, Mr. Kleckner. I know this is about a year late, but I'm new to your podcast. Going Ballistic is amazing, entertaining, and fun to listen to. With that said, I feel bad writing to you. I just listened to episode 61. Usually you have your cousin on, and the shows are great. But this episode, you've had some, in parentheses, fat-sounding guy named Sean Heron. I have to say, this was the worst episode you've made. It was boring, and that Sean guy sounded super feminine, like as if he was literally castrated. I could tell the entire show he didn't care about discussing guns because he was thinking about what he wanted to eat for dinner. I just hope you never have him on again. We'll see. I have about 30 more episodes. Hopefully that guy dies and never makes it on your show again. Sincerely, a very concerned fan."
First of all,
I don't think that's a question.
Yeah.
He's kind of calling the it's like the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You send it to the wrong show, dumb fuck.
It's like the pot calling the kettle fat.
Yeah.
First of all, dumb fuck. No, I'm
Whoa.
kidding.
No.
It was probably terrible. Wait, I was on Going Ballistic? I don't think I was.
I didn't even know he had. I didn't even know he had a show.
Yeah. No, I think I was on Trigger Words, right? I don't know.
Going Ballistic is our news segment.
Yeah, but he also had he has a podcast. Let's see, Going Ballistic. 61.
Does he have a podcast or did he have a podcast?
Pretty much had. He's just a very, yeah, I guess it was going ballistic. Wow. Let me see. Do I sound super feminine?
I mean, yes.
That about sums it up. So it was easy.
It wasn't even unpleasant. Didn't make my ears ring. Didn't.
Wow. Yeah, I sound pretty feminine. You're right. You know what? You called it, bro.
Wow. And you sounded hungry when you said that too.
Should I forward this to Kleckner or?
Agent Entropy asked you a question in the chat, Sean.
Ever gotten your balls caught in a toilet seat? No, actually.
Because joke's on you, he only shits in urinals.
Kleckner can't do anything for more than 6 months without getting bored. That is true. That is true.
You know, when I was too short to use urinals, I asked my one of my brothers what they were for one time, what they for.
What are urinals for?
So he told me that it was for people with small infants, so they could just hold the baby over the urinal and they'd poop in it. You know, that's why they're higher off the ground, because the person's got to stand there and hold them, and that's why they're so small. And I was like, that seems awesome.
Did you not ever see a urinal that went all the way to the ground?
Not really. Not.
Oh, we
He's
had
like,
those.
talking about
Not
showers.
that I remember.
We had those in my elementary school. Like we had urinals that went to the floor, and I always thought those were like the coolest ones.
Maybe we did, and those are the ones that I was used to seeing. So seeing one that was like higher up was weird to me. I don't know. I just remember that it was like, I don't know what that is.
You know, having 3 boys, I kind of wish I had those urinals.
Right.
'Cause every time I fucking clean the bathroom, I'm scrubbing the floor anyhow.
Dude, first of all, if they're pissing on the floor, why are you cleaning the bathroom?
Because they're too young to do it fucking right.
That's some
Really?
shit Chuck would
Yeah,
do, bro.
really. You guys could be all like, "I'm a
Okay.
man. I'll make my fucking kid do this shit." But honest to God, I don't want to fucking have to go in there and do it over again, or make them do it 16 times to get it fucking right. I'll just do it the first time and fucking just do it right.
And that's why his kids there. And that's
Sean
why his
and I-
kids are going to be felons.
Sean and I were having a conversation about this the other day. One time I pulled up to my brother's house, and his kid was out on his hands and knees on the front lawn with a pair of scissors, because he'd done a really shitty job and hadn't overlapped with the mower. Because he figured if he did a shitty job, my brother wouldn't ask him to do it again. So no, he just made him go out there and cut all the uneven bits down with scissors, and then a couple weeks later had him do it again, but the whole thing with scissors.
Jesus.
So after that, the kid was just begging to use the lawnmower, and he was like, "All right, fine."
And
See-
he did a great job.
Yeah.
So if you make them clean it with their tongue,
No, just make him clean it with a toothbrush or something.
No, because fucking they'll use my toothbrush and they won't tell me, and they'll stick an apple core in the
toothbrush
fucking
is
toilet again. Here's the point.
You need to spank your kids.
Listen, here's the point. I would rather do the job right the first time than have to fucking tell someone to do it 16 times to get to my standard of right. I'll just fucking do it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Right the first time.
yeah, like
I don't care.
I very much disagree with you. Like, honestly, like teaching them to do a good job at something, even if it's painful for you, like it's more important to teach them a value than it is for your own convenience, right? Like,
No.
they have to
Yeah.
they have to do it right, or else there's some form of punishment, whether it's cleaning it in a shitty way or having to do other work or something, right? Like, there's value to that for you're raising a young man.
No. You know what? Listen, I'm going to do it right. And they're going to see, oh, look at Dad's a hard worker. Maybe
they'll
I'll grow up to be like my
"That's our
dad.
little bitch, and we don't have to do anything. We can just piss all over the floor because Dad's going to clean it up."
Nope.
Dude, my
Uh,
kid's not even 2 and we make her pick up her own toys. And it takes forever. But she still has to pick them up.
I'm sure when you guys,
I can pick them up in 4 seconds. But I'm like, Joke, all right, pick this one up, pick this one up, pick this, put it back in your little tent. She's 2. No, not even 2.
oh, that's awesome.
Your
Congratulations.
14-year-old can
Fucking
mop
does-
the fucking floor.
Yeah, he can, but that's not his job. His job is he has other jobs.
Does you know what? Your 14-year-old's pretty cool, actually.
All the kids have their jobs, and I have my jobs, and we all do our own jobs. And my job is to clean the bathrooms because
Your job
I'll
is
do it
to-
right.
And pay the mortgage.
That's my wife's job, dude.
Oh, you know
Your
what?
job is to sit next to the pool and look beautiful.
Everything makes sense now. Jeremy, next question
I gotta find it.
from Nick T.
Nick T. Has anyone ever tried to jump out and scare Nick on the way to the restroom to see if he shits his pants?
No,
No.
Who has that kind of time?
That's pretty rude.
I mean, A, I don't think he would shit his pants. B, like, you think I got time to be running out to the hallway every 7 minutes?
Plus, usually when I leave to go to the bathroom, I'm not quite ready to go to the bathroom yet. I'm just in the excruciating pain stage that comes beforehand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it would just be scaring you when you were under excruciating pain.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, next question.
Well, you know, by 2 years old, my kids were using the potty. I don't know about Jeremy's kid. Hound Dog asks, I'm in the market for a new deer rifle. I was going to buy one last year, but hoped prices would return to normal, so I put it off. Now I'm considering moving to a state that has straight wall limitations for hunting. Not committed, in parentheses. I'm thinking about getting a 350 Legend. I want something in the AR that frame that can be suppressed. What do you guys recommend? Hashtag Hound Life. Oh, that's a new hashtag for us.
Yeah, that is. Dude, like, just build an AR and 350 Legend. Like, we have one. It's freaking awesome. We have a bolt action and an AR and 350 Legend. They're both badass. We use the Verse 375 from Bowers Group on it. It's pretty amazing.
Faxon makes pretty good 350 Legend barrels.
That's the one we have. Yeah. Like, honestly, I really like that cartridge.
That's
What's
probably
their
the way that I would
twist
go.
rate?
I don't know specifically. I'll look it
I
up.
forget. Is it like 1 in? Oh, I forget if it's like 1 in 10 or 16 or 12. I don't remember what it is.
What are the other straight wall options? There's like
I've seen
Bushmaster.
Oh, straight wall, 450 Bushmaster, 50 Beowulf, 350 Legend. That's pretty much it.
So the
Is
twist
that
rate,
that hammer cartridge from Wilson, is that straight wall?
the 300.
No, that's 458 hammer. That's a bottleneck.
So the 1 in 16, Jeremy.
Yeah, 1 in 16.
So
I've actually seen that as fast, not from Faxon, but I've seen that as fast as 1 in 7.
Jeez.
And it was specifically for subsonic 10-inch pistols, 10.5-inch pistol.
Yeah, all of Faxons are 1 in 16. So
Right.
that
Do
means
you guys have bears over there?
In Michigan?
Yeah, just in the areas where you're hunting with straight wall, like that's mostly over in like the Ohio and the Michigan a little bit, right?
Yeah,
We
the
do
issue
have-
with, but they're black bears, so they're not very big.
So so 35 or 350 Legend would be fine for those probably.
Go with the
Yeah.
444 Marlin.
There are sightings of black bears out here occasionally, but it's not like you have to worry about running into one.
Yeah.
Like it's not even a thought.
Yeah, I would go with 350 Legend. I think a lot of those other cartridges are kind of overkill if you're after deer.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, is it 4570 considered straight wall?
yes, but that's not an AR-15.
Right. I'm
Well,
just
it is. That's not true. Phoenix Weaponry has
No, it's not a 4570 government. It's a bastard. It's a bastardized 4570 government.
True.
I agree with him. They called it 4570 so that people would be like, "Oh, fuck yeah!"
They
but
took a
then-
4570 and they like carved out the rim.
Oh, it's kind of like they made a 450 Bushmaster. Fucking
Kinda.
retards.
kind of, yeah.
Ballistically, I want to say they're almost the same.
Yeah, 350 Legend, effective range 250 meters. Like it's a good cartridge. Someone has self-defense too.
Well, the problem with 450 Bushmaster is it's too big for whitetail, and if you're not trying to knock the shit out of yourself, like especially if you're older or younger or smaller, like there's no point in having this goddamn hammer to beat the shit out of you. B, the other part where 350 Legend is actually better is 350 Legend uses the same head on the case as 5.56. Therefore, your bolt face is the correct size. You're not running a rebated rim, which is, I want to say it's the 6.8, 7.62, 3.9 size, which leaves your bolt face very thin, which leaves it prone to breakage. And they will break. Anything that's bigger than the 5.56 is gonna break. It will. It's just not enough material. Like anybody that buys a 6.8, a 6.5, 450 Bushmaster, 458 SOCOM, 50 Beowulf, anything that's not off the 5.56 or smaller, But I can't think of anything actually as a smaller, except for like the 5.7 conversion kits, but those are different.
Yeah.
They're using proprietary bolt. But like anything that's with a bigger head stamp than a 5.56, you're gonna break your bolt. It's gonna happen. So let's not do dumb stuff.
Right. Eventually. I mean, it may take a while, right? Like depending on pressures and how hard
I mean, yeah, but again, those aren't cartridges that you go out like 5.56 or 300 blackout and shoot the ever loving piss out of. But if you make 5,000 rounds out of a 6.5 Grendel without a broken bolt, I'll be fucking shocked.
Yeah, but I mean, because the fucking walls on that bolt are like, have you seen them? Like they're nothing. Yeah, it's like nothing. But yeah, I agree. Like 350 Legend, that is a great option, honestly. And 450 Bushmaster is awesome too, just for kind of what you're mentioning. I think
350 Legend is like a 357 maximum in a rifle. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's badass. Do it. And the verse 375 is also a baller and quiet as shit. Who's up? Nick, Aaron?
Sure.
I'll go. Nick.
INC says, "Hey guys, how do you sight your optics in? With the ammo shortage and range being closed, I was thinking about picking up a laser bore sighter tool from Brownells and was curious.
By curious.
Opinions or experiences with any such tools?"
Yes, actually. Now, Nick and I, we actually just had a big debate or just discussion, talk, like a conversation. That's the word I'm looking for. Because I got what is it, Wagner?
I don't know.
Wagner loves cock.
That's a weird flex. So I got
it's a military joke. Sorry.
The Wheeler scope mounting kit, and it has a magnetic laser bore sighter. And I had never seen one, and Nick's like, I'm not too sure. So I used it on a couple guns that I was taking to the range and put the magnetic laser bore sighter. I've only used in barrel laser bore sighters up to this point, either loaded from the breech or loaded down the muzzle. I've used both of them to this point. I used the magnetic one, and it was like really spot on. I basically did I think like a 5,200 or 25 something. I don't remember. I've got the target done to the end of the haul, but I just laser bore sighted it on that target real quick, got it to the range. I was on paper immediately and was able to just adjust quickly. So yeah, like that Wheeler scope mounting kit, it comes with this magnetic laser bore sighter that actually worked pretty damn well. I was actually kind of a fan. Does it work outside, like at the range? Not 100% sure. I just use it inside to get a quick zero. But Nick, you've had a different experience with laser bore sighters. Pretty negative, right?
No, I mean, I use laser bore sighters when I guess when I'm set up and like have one within reach quickly. With a lot of stuff, like a lot of bolt action rifles and with ARs and stuff, you can just pull the bolt out and look down the barrel and bore sight it pretty quickly that way. But I mean, if you've got one, they're handy. You certainly can't count on them. Don't expect to put a laser bore sighter into your rifle and then have a perfectly sighted in gun. It's intended to get you on paper at short range. So, you can go out to the range and start at 10 yards or something and then work your way out from there. I think a lot of people start out too far away, and that's just really frustrating, and it's a pain in the ass. I don't think there's anything wrong with firing your first shots at really close range, because it saves a lot of time down the road. I will say, don't ever put a laser bore sighter on a pistol with iron sights and think that you're, like gonna do anything,
because it's really hard to see it because it blocks it out.
No, because they're really inconsistent, and iron sights on a pistol are typically just kind of like you line them up, you just kind of center them on the slide, and they're good. Unless you've got like some crazy target sights or something, a laser bore sighter probably still isn't the way to do that.
Yeah. So
I hate laser bore sighters.
How come?
The biggest annoyance for me was people who would come in and be like, "Can you bore sight my Glock?" And I'd be like, "No."
Oh yeah.
Because no.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you hate him, Jeremy?
I honestly don't think they work that well.
So It depends on, I guess, what your goal is. My goal is to get it in the neighborhood so that I can dial it in at the range.
I mean, that's kind of what bore sighting's for, to get it in the neighborhood, and I don't need a laser to do that at fucking all. Like,
What's your zero process?
pretty much if it's a AR or a bolt gun, you just bore sight down
Take
the
upper off.
bore.
Yeah, take the upper off, take your
Yeah.
bolt out, look down there.
And it will literally be done in about 4 seconds. You didn't cost any money. If it's something like a lever action where it would be very hard to do that, I'll just shoot the goddamn thing. See if it's close. If it's not,
I don't know, man. Like I just really, so I have the 25-200 or the 50-200 target where it's got 2 dots, basically one that you put your crosshairs on and one that you put your bore sight on. And then that basically shows you kind of where you need to be. I dial it in left and right. I dial it in up and down. And then I take it to the range and I've been pretty accurate. The magnetic one works great. I've used the ones that are in the muzzle. Not this one specifically, but those ones that have the little caliber things that screw in the end to keep it centered in the muzzle. I hate those. They're a pain in the ass. I don't love them. The cartridges, they're okay, but I find that like you can't see them outside, so you kind of have to laser bore sight inside.
Yeah, laser bore sighting is something that you do like at a bench.
Yeah.
Like you mounted the optic, now you laser bore sight, and then you go to the range.
Yeah. All right.
you get pretty dead on with a vice in a mailbox in your neighbor's mailbox, though it does look like you're trying to assassinate somebody from your garage.
Yeah. So I've bore sighted out the window here down to the other end of the parking lot. I think it's like 90 yards, something like that. I've done it, but also shining the laser through glass deflects it just a little bit for
I
whatever.
know he's just talking about looking down the
Oh, I know.
the barrel.
I've done that too. I was never as accurate with that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just relying on the tool too much and not actually doing what I need to do.
Like, it's really not that hard.
I know it's not hard. I do like the bore sighters though. I really do. Like they will not get you accurate, but they will get you in the neighborhood maybe if you do it right. Aaron, were you going to say something? You're muted.
I was actually just yawning.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. No, I got nothing to add.
Do you want? Should we do one more question? Or
I know. We're pushing time here.
Yep. All right, cool. Well, that'll do it. Go ahead and submit your questions to welikeshooting.com/DearWLS, and we will get to those questions. Did anyone notice that I'm using the same bumper music every single time?
April Fools. Didn't care.
April Fools.
What's bumper music?
The music that just played.
Oh, why is that called a bumper music?
Because it starts and ends every segment
Like
like
a
a
car.
bumper.
Oh,
Aaron, who do you want to talk about next?
Next, we should probably talk about Skinny Medic stuff.
Let's talk about medical gear outfitters then. So I'm building my battle belt right now. I've got black rhino concealment pouches. I've got a blue alpha gear belt, and I need a medical pouch on there. So because I copy every cool thing that Nick does, I've got a bunch of QLS and ELS stuff in from Amazon, and I'm going to take the QLS and I'm going to mount it to the medical kit. I'm going to mount it upside down so that the fork will drop down because I can just reach back and grab that. Yeah. But I don't have a med kit that is in black multicam. So I did buy a pouch that is in black multicam. So I'm going to build my own kit. So I'm going to basically go do everything that I need to do to treat massive bleeding, airway respiration, circulation, and heat loss. And I'm going to get all that stuff from Medical Gear Outfitters. Nick, what are the 2 things that you need to buy to treat massive bleeding?
To treat massive bleeding?
Yeah.
I think
3 things.
I've heard that alcohol helps.
Yep. That's it makes you bleed more, so you die faster.
Blood thinners.
Also, the same thing. Alcohol works.
Coumadin.
Coumadin. Yep.
And
that's
then
Tampons.
and then some
All
sort
the-
of suction
tampons.
device.
Yes.
so that you can just physically pull that blood out
If you get a vacuum and take
like a syringe.
like the hose and just put it on that, it'll vacuum all the blood right out.
Oh, there you go.
Like
yeah.
a shot vac, because you don't want to make a mess.
You know, one time I was getting a drug infusion
Mhm.
and they had me hooked up to an IV with a pump.
Yeah.
And the drug was very, very, very expensive. So they would always try to get like, you know, all of it. So the bag would be all shriveled up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sean's sack.
No, that's expanded.
So the bag would be all like shriveled up and would have a vacuum in it.
Yeah.
And then one time I had the nurse yank the line out before she disconnected my IV.
Oh boy.
So I just started pulling my blood back out,
yeah.
but then she got like distracted by something else. So the bag was like slowly starting to fill up with my blood. And my hand got like really cold and stuff. I was like, I don't think. She came back and she was like, whoops, and turned to put it back in, turned the pump back on.
And pumped your blood back into you.
It was a weird sensation.
You got a blood transfusion of your own blood.
Apparently.
That's crazy.
That's how he got AIDS.
This is all the work.
You guys gave me AIDS infected blood.
It was your blood. Yeah, I know.
That's how I know.
Okay, so anyway, this is all terrible advice. The 3 things that you're going to want to get from Medical Gear Outfitters is going to be tourniquets, hemostatic gauze, and compression wraps of some sort. Those are the things that you're going to work with mostly. You can get all of that at medicalgearoutfitters.com. That is Skinny Medic's company. So you know Skinny Medic, you love Skinny Medic. Like, who doesn't love Skinny Medic? Are you a communist? What is wrong with you? Who hurt you in your life that you don't like Skinny Medic?
I love
Jeremy-
Mr. Skinny Medic.
Exactly. You got to like him for that, just because he brings her to all the shows.
It's true.
So medicalgearoutfitters.com, coupon code We Like Shooting will save you 11%. And honestly, you're not going to find medical gear anywhere for less than that. So go do it. medicalgearoutfitters.com. I am speaking to Skinny Medic again. We had a little bit of a
Of course you are. You're
Yeah.
the only one talking.
Wow. You know what? Don't like him anymore. We're done.
Not guns, not gear, just the gang. Hashtag not guns.
All right, Aaron, what you got for us?
All right, I'm going to ask you guys 10 questions. And it's all predicated on, would you do this for $1 million? Okay.
I'm listening.
All right. Question number 1. Would you eat a large living cockroach every day for the rest of your life, knowing that you would get $1 million right now?
No.
Alive. Yeah.
Okay. Nick?
Every day.
Would
Yeah.
I eat one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So I got 2 yeses and a no. Would you do 5 years in a maximum security prison for a crime you did not commit for $1 million?
What was it? Say it again.
Would you do 5 years in a maximum security prison?
A maximum security prison?
A maximum security prison, not a maximum.
Like a maximum security prison sounds pretty cool. So
It
like
does.
all the guards are scantily clad women. Or...
No, I would not.
Yeah, I think I would pass on that one as well.
They have free healthcare, Nick.
Yeah.
Jeremy?
Am I a felon at the end of it?
No,
Or
you
do I
can still
just have to go to prison?
just 5 years in prison for $1 million,
And then you get acquitted.
and then you can have you have all your rights restored as if you were never been there before.
I don't think that I would.
Okay. Would you eat poop, a plate of poop, for $1 million?
One time?
Once, yes.
Yeah, that I would do.
No.
Sean,
Eat poop. Whose poop?
does it matter?
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't know. Who's the one woman you think is the hottest woman in the world?
Angel.
Okay, would you eat Roseanne Barr's poop for $1 million?
No.
Okay. Would you? And I know the answer to this one for you guys. Would you accept the money, knowing that one random person somewhere in the world will die because
Yes.
you did?
Immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick.
If it was a button, I'd be like ding, 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 ding.
Really?
Mhm.
So just like one random person in the universe dies. Okay. All right.
Would you eat plain oatmeal for every meal for the rest of your life for $1 million?
Yes.
No,
Wait, $1 million?
Yeah.
for the rest of your life.
No, I'm out.
Okay. For $1 million.
For $1 million a year, maybe.
How about would you French kiss your mom for $1 million?
No.
Jeremy, wait, Jeremy, did you say no or yeah?
I said yeah.
Okay. Oedipus.
I would French kiss Jeremy's mom for $1 million.
I'd first kiss Jeremy's mom for free.
Well, yeah, I would too.
You know what? I don't do it. I mean, it would be weird and awkward, but like it takes what 4 seconds, and I could pay my range off. Like, whoop, and like it's not like I don't kiss my mom.
Whoa.
Shuddered.
Yeah, you kiss your mom.
You
with that
don't.
mouth?
You
Yeah,
don't kiss your mother. You've never
No.
kissed. Well, maybe your mom's a cunt, but mine's not. And
not
I kiss my mom.
passionately.
Yeah,
Well,
you're like, I like that. You look good, Mom. Like,
Yeah.
real good.
Obviously, I'm not. My point being, like, yeah, it would be weird, but like eating a plate of shit is worse.
And yeah, well, it's probably it's the same for me. All right. Would you get a dick-shaped tattoo on your face, like a teardrop under your eye?
No.
For $1 million? Does it have to stay there?
Well, I mean, I guess for $1 million you can have it removed, but you have to wear. The caveat: it has to be there for 1 year.
Yeah, because I could wear like a makeup every time I go on.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Or sunglasses, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'd do that, and then get it lasered off after a year.
For $1 million, would you have all your teeth
Add
removed?
it on too, so there's like a dude with his hands on his hips that's attached to it.
And his belly button's your eye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be that big.
Sorry, I'm still just thinking about French and Jeremy's mom for $1 million.
What about? Would you guys have all your teeth removed for $1 million?
No.
I mean, I could literally buy like the screwed in fake ones for that, and it's not even. Yeah. Ooh, I got $1 million.
No, you got 600,000 after taxes.
No, this is a straight $1 million. Taxes are being paid for by someone else.
Somebody's paying the taxes on it. I'm going to end up with $1 million.
Yes, you will have $1 million cash in hand.
That would fuck up your your quality of life.
Not if you're screwed in, though.
Yeah, I'm so Jeremy's a yes. I'm a no. Nick,
I don't think so. I don't know enough about these artificial teeth.
Would
If
you?
they're, like, really good, and I would never think about them being fake aside from maintenance. Then maybe.
All right, for this next one, I'm going to increase it to $5 million. Would you cut off your thumb for $5 million?
my left thumb
Yeah, we'll go with your non-dominant hand.
for $5 million.
Yeah.
Do I have to cut it off, or does the surgeon get to cut it off?
Well, for $5 million, actually, your best friend will get to cut it off.
Is that what workers' comp offers?
I actually don't know. I've never lost a thumb.
Wait,
just part of a
so-
finger.
If a surgeon does it, yes. If Aaron does it, no.
Wait, cut your left thumb off for $5 million?
Yeah.
Yes,
Do I have to cut it off,
that's what we were just
or
discussing.
do I just have to remove it?
Amputate it.
It is no longer a part of your hand.
So it could be torn or shot or sheared.
Like I could just put the barrel of this to the base of my thumb and pull the fucking trigger. I will
Okay.
no longer have a thumb, and I get $5 million.
Do it. Do
Yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
ain't got no nipples. Actually, you do.
Dude, this one's rough.
Jeremy, I'll give you $5 million right now if you do it.
Yeah, show me $5 million cash.
I'll show you as soon as you do it.
Yeah, I know.
You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Dude, that's a hard one. I might do that. If you put $5 million like in front of me and we're like, yeah, blow your fucking thumb off, I'd be like, ooh, can I have $1 million for my left pinky? Like that might work better.
Yeah, I'd rather give up my pinky than my thumb. I will.
Well, that's why it's the thumb. It's got to, the pinkies are fucking worthless fingers to begin with. That's why
Right.
I lost part of mine and it's not changed my life. All right, final question. You guys ready? For $1 million, would you eat your pet?
no.
Considering she's rotten in the ground,
While she was alive.
yes, in a heartbeat.
Okay.
I
Nick,
would not.
would you for $1 million eat Pepper?
It depends. So, do I have to eat all of Pepper or just like a part?
I think you should probably eat the whole thing. You don't want to waste it.
You have to
Okay.
kill her and make 2 meals.
But how old is Pepper at this point? Because if
Right now,
if Pepper's like 22 years old or something,
No, today.
then I'm gonna be fucking tired of that cat. Probably.
You'd be like, "How's it taste?" Mostly bones.
Yeah, mostly bones. No, I don't think I would.
Yeah, like, God damn it. So this whole thing came from Aaron asking us if we would do something like gay shit for $1 million.
By the way, I would eat all 4 of my animals for $1 million.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. No, like my whole thing was like, no, like there's things that are more important than money, like ethics and morals, and like being able to look yourself in the fucking eye in the mirror, and like being able to sleep at night. Like,
I didn't go with the crudy sake one, Sean.
I know you didn't. I know, and I'm actually impressed and surprised.
I can do a lot of fucked up shit and still look at myself in the mirror.
I mean, it would be like 5 minutes worth of work. I could do it for $1 million.
I've done a lot of fucked up shit, but like I really like my dog. She really brings a lot of joy to my life. And like we spend 24 hours a day with her 7 days a week. Like she is a huge part of our like family unit. Like I wouldn't do that for any amount of money.
Wait, if I killed somebody else's pet but didn't eat them, can I get like $500,000?
Oh, dude, I'd kill Pepper for like $25. And I like that cat, but it's not mine.
But you got to eat it still too.
Wait, but I mean, like, what about after the fact?
Yeah, I'd stick a skewer in the butthole, skewer in the mouth, roast it over an open fire.
Like reparations.
Like
and that's for a cat that I like.
Well, like my wife's cat, like, yeah.
Dude, Bomber is awesome.
He's not a bad cat, but like $1 million, the fucker's toast.
But then you've got to think about the divorce, the custody.
Nah, my wife might actually. He's kind of dumb. He's real dumb. He's a dumb cat, and he's a really bad cat. Like I'm like, hey, there's a mouse, Bomber. Why don't you?
Yeah, see,
do cat things, and he's like, oh yeah, that is a mouse. I'm like, get the fucking mouse.
See, and you bitch about my kids not cleaning up after themselves. Your cat doesn't even eat cat and mice.
Yeah, if it was up to me, that little fucker would be in the barn with the other ones.
Jeremy's like, it's easier to eat the mice myself.
That's what you sound.
It's like popcorn.
I put a trap on, got the little fucker within 10 minutes.
Amazing. All right, that'll do. Not guns. April Fools. Die Hard Outdoors. Crossbow or muzzleloader, boys? Come on, I'm trying to jumpstart this chat since this guy's not interacting with listeners on a live, which is a bad move. Bitch, don't tell us how to run our shit. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, listen, he's a Die Hard Outdoors guy. You got to cut him some slack. It's Die Hard. He's fucking. He's 110% in. He's 100.
Of all, this is just how we record our podcast. Second of all, why do you go around telling people how to fucking handle their own shit?
What's
like,
this?
Zzz.
Okay, I can't read the bottom part.
Red. Sure wish I had a light less going on. All right. This is making news, but before we do that, Aaron, who do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about facts and firearms.
Let's do that. You know,
and by the way, I'm doing this all from memory.
You know the thing that I'm most excited about with Vaxxin?
What?
1022 barrels.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, they've got some sexy ones. They've got different coatings. They've got different patterns on them. Like, I'm super excited about it. I think it'll be amazing. And are you looking him up, Nick? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't like when people tell other people how to fucking run their shit.
I don't know. We tell people how to run their shit all the time.
Do we?
Yeah, like fucking NRA, clean up your act.
No, they're fucking us over in its membership organization.
We should probably listen to this dude.
Okay, why?
Because his video with the most views is like 103, so he clearly knows what he's doing.
Well, I mean, that's fine. We started out somewhere too.
Yeah, I'm not going to bag on him for the amount of people that
tell him how to fucking
tell him how to run shit. Yeah, and this is Die Hard Outdoors on YouTube.
Everyone,
You're
go
welcome.
subscribe to Die Hard Outdoors on YouTube.
Exactly. You're welcome.
And then wait a week and unsubscribe.
No,
and then call him a cunt while you're there.
No. Here's one at 616.
Go subscribe right now, and then every video, tell him how he could do it better.
That seems fair. Okay. That's fair, but everyone needs to subscribe first. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't comment on his shit if you don't fucking subscribe, because that's bullshit.
Exactly. Maybe we even name this episode "Die Hard Outdoors."
No, you're doing too much now.
I like it. You know how you can stop crying? Start a shotgun.
God damn it.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh
Facts.
wait, sorry. Suck start a muzzle loader.
The 1022 barrels.
Wait, well, should he do a muzzle loader or a crossbow?
The 1022
I don't care.
barrels. The
Tell me about these 22 barrels, Sean.
22 barrels are going to be freaking amazing. I've been seeing them. I know we're going to get one as soon as they get them in stock. So I'm really excited about them actually. Because
How hard is it to change out? I've never done that. How hard is it to change out a 1022
Oh,
barrel?
it's stupid easy.
It's two
bolts.
screws and a little I don't know, like retaining clip type thing. It's
Magazine?
no clip.
Are you
It's like
bi
a
curious?
retaining trunnion almost.
Like a
What's
what are you talking about?
the-
1022s?
Yeah, the 1022
The
barrel.
little wedge?
wedge. Yeah, it's a wedge with two screws, hex screws, and it's super
I
easy.
think you'd call it. I don't.
Scarlet Witch Hex?
Wedge. It's
I
a
can't
wedge.
remember what the proper name is now.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, definitely go check them out. Faxonfirearms.com. Coupon code WLS10 will save you money. And keep an eye out for those 1022 barrels, y'all. All right, it's time for making news. Aaron, what you got for us?
Well, seeing so I had to fucking erase every other story. I don't even know if this one's real.
April Fools.
Yeah, I don't even know if this one's real. I'm scared. Mag load stackable magazine extensions for Magpul PMags. Maybe
Dude, okay. These are actually full of shit.
if they're real.
I want 400 of them.
Oh my god! Can you? Well, you have to have you still gotta have a spring.
I assume you just
So it said like for a 20 round magazine, and you add this, you need to use a 30 round magazine spring.
okay, first of all, fuck you with your 20 round magazine bullshit. This is America.
I like 20 round mags.
For some purposes, they're okay.
Wow.
This Die Hard Outdoors LMAO. I'm crying. They just blasted my dumb ass. LOL.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, what he
but-
should do is buy a Faxon 1022 barrel and then deep throat that with a live round.
Well, just the barrel with a live round, it's not that scary.
Yeah, it's not that bad at all. But
And then hit it with a hammer.
Would you do it for $1 million?
I do it for free.
I'd do it for free.
all right, so here's what I want.
V block. That's what it's called. The 1022 V block. The
V
little wedge
block.
piece.
Yes, thank you.
V for victory.
I like these extensions, except I would want like 14 of them, so I don't know where I'm going to get a spring.
So does it?
Put a
What
bunch of
does?
springs and then tape them together.
So what is it? The how much more ammo does it give you? 2, 1,
3.
3 round magazine. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, I actually don't know. I just made that up. Let me
Oh.
look. Plus 6. So it goes to 36.
Dang.
You can get the 40 rounders, and they said the spring's good for one extension, so you could in theory have a 46 round magazine.
That's pretty badass.
That's pretty badass, actually.
Well,
I
I can. I can. You can't, Sean.
no, I can't. I have an FFL. I can buy any of this stuff for the purpose of selling it out of state.
What
Okay,
if
the colors are dumb though, but
what if you took 2 40 rounders and then you glued them together PMag centipede style? You could cut the feed lips off the bottom one.
Oh,
and then
like
you would
the
have an 80 round magazine.
like
Hey,
the
would
high
you be-
point extended mags.
Yes.
Clearly, I'm in.
would you be the head of the human centipede for $1 million?
Yes.
The head?
I would be
Yeah,
the human centipede for
absolutely.
free.
For how long?
I would pay
Until
100.
everyone dies behind you.
I would pay $1 million if
Yeah,
Aaron
that'd
was
be a
number
day.
2.
From what I eat, maybe same. Yeah.
Do you want the vanilla cream or the cuttlefish?
This smelly, stinky, smelly fish.
I'm eating asparagus and Pepto-Bismol again.
I'm purposely going to ask to be kicked in the stomach until I have blood in my stool.
I wouldn't even have to be kicked.
Yes, I like these mag loads. They're interesting. I would like to get a couple of them.
They are interesting. Yes, I agree.
They don't have red, white, and blue.
No, they have orange, red, yellow, and teal.
You could make a German flag, but you can't make an American flag or a French flag.
I feel like they kind of missed the boat on that.
Well, I don't know because if the original pricing is in pounds, so maybe it's a European thing.
Is that
Well,
pound
pounds would be
sterling
great.
or
It must be because they're no longer part of the euro, right?
Oh yeah, it says made in Britain.
Oh yeah, made in Britain. Never mind. Fuck it. I'm out.
Yeah, I don't think they ever used the euro. They joined the EU but kept the pound.
No, they
And
used to
you could buy things in the euro or the pound.
True, yeah.
That goes for any European.
They
nation.
use the euro a lot. Like I've ordered a bunch of stuff for competition, and it was all euro based.
Hey, what kind of barrel is Faxon coming up with again?
A 1022.
Okay, just want to make sure you said it right.
Yeah,
Not a 1022.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the receiver's aluminum, not. And-
but the barrel is made out of steel, and it's a 1022.
TN.
Yeah.
TYEN.
All right.
Yeah, Ian.
Fuck it. We out. We going. We out. We got April Fool's shit to do. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Join a gun-related advocacy group. Do those things. More importantly, check out SDI at sdi.edu. It's online gunsmithing you can do from the comfort of your own couch. And suicide prevention line numbers 1-800-273-8255, or you can text a message to 741-741. We're here live every single week on Mondays and Wednesdays, except for tonight, which is Thursday. I'm looking for the audio. Let me just try to figure it out here. Nope, I don't have it. You know what? We'll do the other audio. It'll be just fine. Everything's okay. Go to welikeshooting.com/show to subscribe. And as we always say, thanks for listening. Get some medical training. And
Die Hard Outdoors.
April Fools.
And RoboCop.
April Fools. No, that was last week. Aaron didn't change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he half-assed it.
Oh no, I 99% asked it or unasked it. Only 1% asked it.
Actually, yeah,
Capo Rob.
yeah, 1%. That's fine. That's fair. That's fair because it was like the last line in the show notes. Did he just say Wednesdays?
Wetness days.
Stay fresh cheese bags. Shit. Okay, so I've got some ideas for the title. I wrote down chocolate, hand, Oedipus, Die Hard Outdoors, asparagus and Pepto, and TIN-22.
Hey, and before you guys all leave, there's like 18 people who haven't hit the thumbs up button.
Yeah, you bitches.
Do it now. Do
Yeah.
it now.
Fucking worthless pieces of shit.
Wow. Which title? Anyone?
1022.
1022's pretty good.
Okay. There you go. We're still alive. Don't say anything.
Hey, I
to us.
found that picture we were